fielded in the end zone. It's Parker. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Goes out of bounds. They'll spot it up at the 47-yard line. Great job by the returner. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Gets the first and still running. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Boy, Chris, this back is so talented. Picks up another first down. The Nebraska faithful love to see the ball in his hands, just like they've loved to see the backs over the years. Think about T.O., Tom Osborne, when he had the backs going, Mike Rozier and Lawrence Phillips and Amon Green, Roger Craig going way back. More recently, Amir Abdullah, Rex Burkhead. Boy, oh boy, they've had some fun backs to watch.
And in first down, right back to the running game. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down to 17.
This defensive coordinator better make some adjustments. This back is on fire to start this game. You better start committing those safeties down, overloading that line of scrimmage, because this back is physical, he's got speed, and he is tough to bring down.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Makes a quick catch.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Moves out of the pocket. They'll try a pass here. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going. What we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here midseason.
Yeah, midseason games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
Toss play to the outside. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Huskers.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they scored this touchdown.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0.
Nebraska 7, UCLA 0.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kickoff is fielded inside the 20. After a very solid kick return, they'll tackle him at the 36. Grab behind the line, it's Sims. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking downfield, it's Iamaleava. He beat the tight end for a completion. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Handoff from the shotgun. He defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
Boy, just really good vision and patience by this back. He kind of felt his way through and then accelerated through the hole for the 1st down. One of the things that you see over the years by UCLA is the ability to control the line of scrimmage and have good backs that can pick up big yards.
Finds his man. It's Matthews. They bring him down, but a solid game there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Trying to run it. It's Thomas. Taken down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
And the Bruins line up on 1st and 10 now. Looking for some space. It's Thomas. Brought down short of the end zone at the 3. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Here's the handoff. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown.
Drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defense coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
And he knocks through the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Parker. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Grab behind the line. It's Johnson. Finds room at the 30. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a 1st down.
Man, I don't think the defense had any clue that the screen was being called. They're getting off field, getting pressure on the quarterback, and that ball gets dumped. There's no one left to be able to slow him down from getting a big gain.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Past the 45. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Back to throw. It's Raiola. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him. It's 2nd and 10 off the incompletion. Ball to 36 still. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Grab down the middle. It's Hunter. And he's down after the catch at the 12. A red zone opportunity.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The Huskers are in the red zone. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And here's the return from just inside the 25. He's brought down at the 37 after a strong return. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And now the first play of this drive. They're set up at the 37. Looking to throw. It's Ncaa. Caught over the middle. It's Matthews. And that game moves the ball across midfield. 1st down coming up from the 46.
It's a 1st down here by this UCLA offense. Nice timing between the quarterback and the receiver to be able to get those yards and keep the sticks moving. Good job also of just feeling the defense's coverage and making a quick decision to get that ball out.
Grab down the middle. It's Sims. They finally make the tackle, but solid game. Sets him up 1st down at the 33.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch. It's Matthews. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
The Bruins starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
The Bruins hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. To the air. It's Ncaa. Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. They'll finally bring him down, but what a play. The takeaway and a huge gain on the return.
Chris, not only the awareness to come up with the interception, but the speed and athletic ability on the return. I thought he was going to take it all the way back, but the offense just did enough to keep him out of the end zone.
The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
Timeout, Nebraska.
play before the end of the quarter. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And stop right there at the line of scrimmage, and that'll end the first quarter. So far, this has been a battle on the ground. We've completed the first quarter, and the run game has dominated. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Caught by the receiver. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
That completion sets up a third down play. Now they're running on the toss. Inside the 25. Touchdown, Nebraska. Way too much speed in that play.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The PAT is no good. Wow. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Not a long kickoff. Fielded just inside the 25. And he's brought down after a decent return out of the 31. And the UCLA offense back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Good throw to the right. It's caught. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Important second down play coming up. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. That's caught. It's Sims. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
The offense now looking at a third and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Can he make it to the marker? Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And the Bruins pick up enough to get a first down there. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Looking to pass. It's Ian Maliava. He's running out of time here. Looking right. This one caught. Brought down, but broke the tackle. Produce a solid gain there.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Here's the second down play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. He makes the grab. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, UCLA.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Parker. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
That is a first down. Good job by this big offensive line and this running back to be able to pick up positive yards. How often have we said that over the years with backs and offensive line play from Nebraska?
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Back to pass. It's Raiola. He'll take a deep shot here. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. And he drops back in the gun. Looking to scramble. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. It's caught inside the red. House call. Touchdown, Huskers.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? You know, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Oh, and it's blocked. They scoop it up. So off the blocked PAT, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Set to advance on the football.
And the return starts from inside the 20. And he's brought down after a decent return out of the 31. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Second down after that previous play. Back to throw. It's Iamaleava. Pulls it in. It's Sims. Breaks loose at the 40. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back. He's going to test the secondary. It's a quick grab.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? The Bruins look to keep this drive moving. The Bruins will line up on 1st and 10. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Receiver in motion now. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Receiver makes the catch. Not two. Pass complete for a 1st down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's Ncaa. Finds that big tight end for a short pass.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Now it's 2nd down here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
After the 2nd down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Wilson. And he goes there right there. That's more than enough for a 1st down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, they can't bring him down. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Bruins. Chris, you play quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Bringing it out. It's Parker. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. Now here's the toss play. Breaks free. Fights through a tackle. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the 1st down marker.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Dropping back, it's Raiola. He escapes the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open, but I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice throw for a big first down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Johnson. Makes a move and breaks free. He made the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Huskers with 1st and 10 here. The pre-snap motion from the offense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. Here he goes. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. The offense trying to cap a really impressive first half, trying to punch it in here and build on this lead before halftime. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And that run produces a decent gain.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Dropping back, it's Raiola. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Cornhuskers!
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion, and they put 6 more on the board.
BAT makes it a 12-point lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers. And he's brought down to the 37 after a strong return. One more play before they head to the locker room. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Got the first down and still motoring. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Cornhuskers will kick it deep to begin the second half. Not a long kick, fielded inside the 25. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the third quarter, down by a couple of possessions. To the air, it's Iamaleava. Moves out of the pocket. Caught behind the line, it's Thomas. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Caught quickly. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw. urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive down multiple scores. Third down, out of the shotgun. Down near the sticks. It's Wilson. He's brought down, but not before. Midfield of the 42.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And the Bruins come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw now on first down. Looking for the wide out. Caught over the middle. It's Matthews. He's tackled quickly. The yardage is good enough for the first down.
Chris, how about the accuracy here by this quarterback to pick up the first down? And, man, UCLA has had some great play at quarterback. DTR, who just left recently, going back to Cade McNown, and, of course, Troy Aikman, one of the best to ever play the game.
Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's first and goal from the 2. Timeout called by the defense. They go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. The Bruins line it up with first and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Touchdown, UCLA. This offense is still clicking.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Parker. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Takes the ball and heads to the left. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, there's something we haven't seen much in this game at all. That ball carrier being tackled near the line of scrimmage. Maybe if this defense can make more plays like that in the second half, their team will be able to chip away at this lead.
Scanning the field, it's Raiola. Short throw complete to the tight end. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
They'll try to run for the first down. The Cornhuskers pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a first down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
Pulls it in. It's Nelson. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The Huskers pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The sure hands. It's Hunter. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Second down after that completion. Dropping back, it's Raiola. That's reeled in. It's Johnson. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Look out, room to run here. And they convert on third down. Move the ball to the 36.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
And the Huskers have 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
It's blocked. So after his PAT was blocked, the kicker is out there again to boot it away. And it's caught from inside the 20. And they bring it down to the 32 after a solid return. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. Looking to throw. It's Ncaa. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. He's looking to throw. Throws to the tight end. Oh, he makes the catch. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. First down, looking to throw the football. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Fires quickly to the left. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Now let's see who this is on. So the holding on the defense, an automatic first down. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
Loss of 4. Brings up second down.
And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. To throw. It's Ncaa. Makes the grab. It's Wilson. He's swarmed by the defense. The Bruins hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Bringing pressure. And he'll just throw it away now. Couldn't make anything happen, and that's now going to bring up 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. They got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And the wideout goes in motion. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Quick throw to his receiver. Wide open downfield.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
The receiver makes the catch. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Looking to throw yet again. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. That's a designed quarterback keeper. Touchdown, Bruins! The quarterback takes it in himself. That's a crucial score for makes it a 1-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. Momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. But I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Scanning the field. It's Ncaa. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Hey, great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the 2-point try.
39. UCLA. 34.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Parker. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. left after the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for it.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Snags the quick throw. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The Cornhuskers come to the line in the hurry out. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop to the offense and back. Back to pass. It's Raiola. Nice grab. It's Nelson. Completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a 4th down call.
Chris, this is somewhat of a surprise to me. These guys have been great on 3rd down all year long, top 25 in the country, but just not enough on this one. You got to think they wish they could get that route back to run it past the sticks.
The offense will go for it here on 4th down and 3. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Catch made on the right side. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
Oh, the defense blows an opportunity. You get them to 4th down, a chance to get the ball back to your offense, and instead it's a 1st down, and now this one could be over.
The Cornhuskers lining up here on 1st and 10. Grinding away with a running game. Ncaa able to make the stop after a short gain.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Looking downfield, it's Raiola. That's caught. It's Hunter. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a 1st down.
Well, a big part of the reason, Chris, we've seen this offense be able to build a lead is because of the way they've mixed up the run with the pass. Back-to-back plays, positive yards. I love that they're keeping an aggressive mindset, even working with a lead.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Huskers looking to keep this drive moving. Hunter takes the toss, runs to his left. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guys guys already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give them credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
We'll head with a 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Second and long, but you'd expect another one here to try to bleed the clock. Wants to throw it. On the move now. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Wide open downfield. They knew they're going to need clutch plays like that, Kirk. This was a battle we expected to come down to the final minutes. Looks like the higher-ranked team's going to dodge the upset and move on.
Yeah, good for them to be able to close this game out. They played very, very well and very deserving. For the loser in this game, still an opportunity to learn from your mistakes. Try to get yourself in position to still make a run at the end of the year.
And the Huskers trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. Defense looking to dial up some pressure here. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense facing second and goal. And up inside, looking for the touchdown.
All right, here we go. This is really it. And the defense knows that if the offense is able to score here, it's essentially over. It's mano-a-mano at the line of scrimmage. Let's see which side can gain the most leverage.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. On third and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Touchdown, Huskers. They connect for 6.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Extra point up and good, so the lead is 12 here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Turn starts inside the 15. Touchdown.
What a job by this offense to be able to get this score. And now, Chris, you look at that scoreboard. They're within 1 possession. Big decision about whether you kick it and rely on the defense or you go with the onside kick and hope for some luck.
And now the try here for the extra point. PAT is good. They still trail them. Team does their job and secures the recovery.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. And the quarterback just takes a knee. That's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And Now they go to the next step.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.